Hi, I'm Noah Beck, and this is my summer holiday. And yeah, it's been quite a big swim. Yeah, water's nice and warm, and like Cottesloe and Fremantle. Yeah. And
who did you go with?
I went with my new friend Jimmy.
Where's Jimmy?
Just over here. Yeah. Jimmy, come over here. Pardon? No, come here. Yeah, this is Jimmy, my new friend, man. And
Hello, Jimmy.
we went for a surf boogie board together, swim, yeah.
No problem.
How old is he?
Just 4 years old. 4 years.
This bird is a toucan. He's 4 years old. Quite heavy on my arm, and he's got long claws.
6 kilo, yeah?
6 kilos, and he's got long claws, quite a shaky head, a rainbow gobble underneath his head, red collars around his eyes and things, brown eyes, quite a long beak, and yeah.
Okay.
And he eats Fruit Loops.
This is a sea eagle. He's much lighter than a toucan. He eats
Meat.
meat, mice. This bat is a fruit bat. He's 3 years old. He's got big wings. He's quite fluffy.
Yeah.
He's a bit heavy and yeah. Whoa! Trying to grab me there.
The name?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Come on, you hold this one.
Large coconut.
Ở bên Yên.
Ở bên xuống.
Ở đó, ở bên.
Ở bên xuống.
Ở bên Yên.
Adrenaline was looking down. And here's the famous surf break, Uluwatu. And when you try to paddle out, you have to go through the caves and things. It's our last day in Bali, right? And we're just trying to eat some fruit. I can't work out which one I want to eat. And it's either mangosteens or a mango. Yeah, I'm gonna miss Yaman and Gede. They were really good friends, and also Jimmy, my new friend. He was also one of my good friends as well, and Yaman I only saw at the beach, but still quite fun to play around with. Played a bit of soccer on the beach. Gede, we just played around in the units area and things, as well as Jimmy. We went to the beach as well as here and things. Alright, now we're in our propeller. We're just going to Malabo, and it's amazing that there's just some mountain peaks over there, and we're even over the clouds, and I'm not sure what to expect in Malabo and things. And
Malabo is in Aceh, which is in North Sumatra. It is the closest town to the earthquake which caused a tsunami on Boxing Day 2004. They lost half their population. It made me sad to know that they had lost half their friends, half of their family and half of their schoolmates. My dad and I delivered 265 bikes to kids in a refugee camp there on Boxing Day 2006. The camp is a long way from school. The bikes will help them get there. Aceh had about 30 years of civil war before the tsunami. They had almost no tourists whatsoever, and they were excited about meeting us. They looked after us very well. I made some great new friends there. I had fun riding motorbikes without helmets. We even piled about 10 kids on a bet jack, and we drove around the streets. It was great fun.
okay, now we're at the Malabo airport. I've just said bye to all my friends and things. I'm already missing Raja. And the plane in the background, we're not sure if it crashed or not and things. And the beach just over there, the tsunami came through there and things like that. Sad. I'm not sure. I think that's our plane there. Before, Raja's dad, he took me in his car and took me to Raja's school. I said my goodbyes and things. And yeah. Now we are at Lake Toba. We're just in the ferry. The island in the middle is just over there, and the water is crystal clear. There's lots and lots of fish. The man that we were talking to said that there was piranhas, but then he said it was a joke. And I've had a great time. About Lake Toba, millions of years ago, they think that it blew up and it sent out thousands of cubic kilometres of ash, and they think it started the Ice Age. The world went dark, and they think it's the most beautiful place on earth. And you can see that if you ever come here, and it's just beautiful. The island, it's the size of Singapore. It's the height of the clouds where it is, and yeah.
That's where we're staying.
Yep. And we're staying at Good Bay, or in other words, Bagus Bay. buttock houses. The roof of the house is sort of shaped like a bowl if it was cut in half, and the door is smaller for you, so they bow for respect when they enter the rooms, and they keep the cattle and the wood underneath the bottom of the house, underneath the house, and so it keeps dry and things. How's the serenity?
Why is this water hot, you reckon?
Probably because it comes from the volcano underneath.
I reckon you could be right.
Right now we are right in front of these mountains. They sort of remind me of Lord of the Rings. And we've been the first couple of times Dad tried to film me, a few cars came, so we kept on having you go. We couldn't get it, but we eventually got it. And we're having breakfast next to the Mekong River, and today we're going to go to Hagar for some of the activities there, and hopefully today I might be able to get one of the hacky sack sort of things, and they've got feathers at the back and they're heavily weighted on the top. Well, the hacky sackers on the street yesterday, I saw they were kicking it from behind themselves, and they were trying to shoot it through. I think it was either trying to get it through their arm and kick it over, or get it over their arm and kicking it through, something like that. I can't really speak their language, so I just basically played charades and sort of communicated with them. So, yeah. The food in Cambodia is great.
What have you eaten so far that's a bit tricky and different and unusual?
The chocolate milkshakes. They've got condensed milk on the bottom and proper milk with chocolate and ice on top. And
crickets.
I've eaten crickets.
Tell us about the crickets.
The grasshopper crickets. The legs sort of stick to your tongue a bit. Quite crunchy.
Tasty?
Yep, really tasty. Yeah.
Dried fish?
Yep, I had dried fish with soya sauce, and they were good. And this is where Tomb Raider is filmed. As you can see, there's the huge tree that was climbing over. It's probably dead by now because it sounds all hollow and things. It's got all of these ruins in there. in the right time, the moss on the rocks would be bright green.
You want to tell us quickly what it is?
Well, it's the fancy alarms actually in the room. You can only go on the side where Dad is and the side where there's a hole on the roof on the other side.
On the roof. But if you clap your hands or make other noises, it doesn't echo, right? Only if you thump your chest, it makes a booming sound. It's pretty amazing.
And as you can see, it's very big, and the stairs, they're very steep. You have to sort of lean in sideways. It's very scary in some ways. I tried to find another way. I found one other way about 3.5 quarters up, and then we got up, and I'm sort of crapping myself that I came up in some ways, but
because you're going to go back down again.
Yeah, I've got to go back down same way. Angkor Wat, it's got barely a square metre of plain limestone. It's just got carvings everywhere. Yeah, it's great. I'm having fun.
Very beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm not sure I want to leave tomorrow, because I'm going home tomorrow. Sad.